Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lord's Racing League. I'm your host, Big C, along here with Little C.
Hey, what's up?
And it's our quarterfinal rounds, and I can tell you now, the races just get faster and more aggressive as we go.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be so aggressive. Like, you're not ready for it. I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Yeah, we don't have to try to keep up, so, but enough talking. Let's head over to driver introductions to see who's taking on the track first. And our man sitting on the pole again this time, Arlo IRONCHIN from Arlo Racing, driving his Jaguar XJ220, coming in at 53.33 grams.
And starting outside pole, we have Sam Hall from DRTK3 Racing, driving his Aston Martin DBS, weighing a whopping 55.11 grams.
And starting third, a man who's been showing a lot of speed lately, BOLO Brown from Miniature Car Racing, driving his Jaguar I-Pace, coming in at 54.04 grams.
And starting in the back, we have Puff from Puffs Racing, driving his Jaguar I-Pace, weighing 54.33 grams.
All right, here we go, lap one. Arlo's got the pole with the lone Aston Martin out there with Sam Hall. BOLO Brown's going to be behind Arlo, and Puff's got the rear, so let's see who's going to bring home the first one. Here we go as they take off. Sam Hall is trying to keep close with Arlo, but Arlo puts the power down, gets out there. Oh, they lose it coming out of turn two. That's going to give Arlo a nice lead, and that's not what you want to do because, man, he has got that thing flying nice and smooth. Coming out of turn five, it's a fast one, 7:58. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a new track record. And, as he's over there sitting waiting, here comes Puff, BOLO, and Sam Hall bringing up the rear. Let's check this one out.
Yeah, let's do just that. I mean, Arlo was able to get out ahead, and, it looks like just everybody lost it back there.
Lost it out of two.
And that's especially what let Arlo grow ahead on top of his big speed. And, no
look
way.
At that freight train.
Because Sam Hall was in second, and then he came across in last.
I was wondering what happened to him.
And then coming down here, whoa, looks like Puff decided to throw a block because it looks like BOLO Brown was ready to pass him right there. And look at that. Man, he's the man of the hour.
That is a smoking car.
7:50 man of the minute.
Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, he's already put a fast time over there at Race City, and now he puts another one up here.
Oh, yeah.
Even beating Giorgio by almost about a full tenth of a second. So
over
a tenth of a second. So there we go. First lap, not too bad. Arlo obviously has got the lead as we roll through here. But BOLO Brown, he's got the pole. Let's see if the I-Paces can gather up some speed together, or if Arlo on the outside is going to take that Jaguar and see what happens. So, and of course, who knows? Maybe Sam Hall's able to break through all these Jaguars and wreck them.
Let's hope so.
We'll see. Oh, but he takes off. Arlo is able to get out in front of him. Sam Hall was trying to get underneath the Puff. That didn't happen, but Arlo has got this thing. Man, he has got this thing on a rail tonight. Look at this, 7:69. Dude. Another fast time. That would have been a lap one. Oh, and Sam Hall doesn't make it to the end. Puff is flipped over on Magedo straight. I was wondering what happened to him. Man, we have to go back and check this replay, see what happened.
Yeah, that was crazy. Arlo was able to get out ahead just in front of BOLO before turn two. Wow, BOLO up on two wheels there, and it looks like Puff blocked Sam Hall, ended up slowing him down, and they fell behind. And whoa, Puff, whoa! This kind of reminds me of Lone Star there.
Oh yeah,
left, right, and then up and on his side. But Arlo again. Got that thing. He's got that tune just right. The highs and lows are just perfect. It's running just right. I mean, it has to be. I mean, these sub 7 second time or sub 8 second times.
That was a previous top record there, but man, he is already showing his dominance right away, getting the wins when he can, being up on the front row. So let's see if anybody else has a chance. We got the I-Paces on the front. Puff's got his chance at the pole. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. But BOLO Brown's got Arlo pushing on to see what happens. Nope, Puff still is able to get out in front. BOLO blocks him off, and it looks like Sam Hall and Arlo get together, but Arlo takes over to third place. Puff, man, look at him. He is flying down this track, too. I think everybody has come here to race. Look at that. I'm quite certain that's a top 5 time, but it ain't going to be a top time. And BOLO Brown flips over at the finish again.
Staring at each other.
That thing is just going crazy. Let's check this out.
Wow, Puff was able to get ahead of BOLO Brown, and then from there, it was just over. He was gone. I mean, you can see him starting to get his lead up there, but Arlo, it looks like he... Whoa, BOLO Brown.
That's what slowed him down.
He done spun out and slowed down big time, and that's what especially let Puff just grow this huge lead on top of his incredible speed with a 7.73. Everybody else came across all right.
There you go, fourth.
Look at there. Fourth is really good. I mean, he's only 1/100th of a second behind Stallion.
That's a lot of good company. That's some company that you want to be associated with right there.
There you go.
All those builders and drivers. So, but there you go. IRONCHIN's got a nice little lead. Bolo Brown and Puff got a tie. Sam Hall, this is your chance. You're on the pole.
Yeah.
You got Arlo pushing you. You should be able to bring this thing home in first.
Got it.
Unless those eye paces, maybe they can draft up and get that electrical charge going, but I don't think it's going to happen. Sam Hall gets out in front of Puff. Arlo and Puff get spun out. Man, that's what Sam Hall wanted to see. They're all bunched up. Oh, Puff flips over in turn 3, but Sam Hall has got the control. He is coming out of turn 5. Going to come across with the win, and man, he's very much needed that one. Arlo is going to come home in second. Bolo Brown's going to finish up in third. And poor old Puff, man, they got tied up, and he got flipped over at the end of the rainbow right there, it looks like.
The Puff at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, let's see what happened. Come in here.
Sam was able to get just in front of Puff with Arlo pushing him, and then Arlo was able to get in front of Puff as well. Puff didn't like that.
No, not too much.
He decided to try to slow him down there, but that did not work. You know you shouldn't slow down Arlo. Yeah. It's just not possible. So he got flipped over in turn 3, sadly. But Sam Hall, all by himself, all nice out in the open, not even a bad time. That's perfect right there.
That's pretty good, especially getting tied up and a little bit losing it. So, but man, look at that. That really helped him out.
Sure did.
Brought him on up there. Bolo Brown's in second. Arlo still got the lead there at halftime, so still a tight race. Anybody can win this thing and move on, and even second place. But here we go. Arlo's back to the pole.
Here we go.
I guess the other people are hoping that he's not going to take off like he did in lap 1. Sam Hall on the outside to see if he can keep up with him. Oh, he gets side by side. He's out to the out corner. Let's see if he tries to get him. He does, but he hip checks him. Oh, look at Bolo Brown on the outside.
Whoa.
He is smoking. He is up there right now behind Arlo, bumping on his bumper. Arlo pulls away, so he definitely has a little bit of speed, but coming to the line. Arlo is going to get first. Bolo Brown second. Sam Hall and Puff must have got together or something, slowly getting across the line there. What a crazy lap. Man, I tell you what, that was definitely, watch Bolo Brown right here. Look at this move.
From 4th to 2nd in a matter of not even a backstretch.
There you go. That's what you got to do.
That's what he did do. He got right on the back bumper, Arlo. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
And he stayed with him really well for Arlo.
At least a little bit of one time anyway. Yeah.
He came down and with a decent time, and look at Puff and Sam just barely getting going. Thankfully, they did get going, and now they're tied. But it's really Bolo Brown you got to look for a second. I don't think IRONCHIN is going to have any problem.
I have a feeling he is going to be moving on, but who knows? Anything can happen still. Bolo Brown's got the pole, and you already saw how fast he is. Maybe he can get in front of Arlo if anybody's got a chance, because he does have Puff push him in the back. Let's see what happens. They take off, they're side by side, but Arlo's able to get the power down. That Jaguar is getting it. Pulling away from Bolo Brown. Sam Hall is trying to catch up to Bolo. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Oh, they're side by side through 3, tied up, but Arlo is going to come across at a 781, another sub 8, and they're tied up, flipped over, and none of them made it across the line. That's not good. Well, that definitely is good for Arlo, but nobody else.
That just helped Arlo's case a ton.
Yeah, let's see what happened.
See, Arlo was able to pull out again. Bolo Brown a little bit closer. Wow, Puff really dropped back. It must have been tied up. Whoa, Bolo
again. Oh, look at Sam Hall.
Sam Hall's like, well, you mess up. You open the door, I'm going to try to take it. He does end up getting in there,
tried to cut him off.
He wasn't going to let the door close all the way after he came in. And, oh, wow, did you see that?
Yeah, Puff just pushed him up and over.
Yeah,
oh, man, Arlo was out of control.
Wow, up on the wall and then down on the turtle. Thankfully, he manages. I mean, he was coming creeping slow, and he still got 71.
Yeah.
But look at Bolo on his roof, gets pushed super far on his roof, and that just wasn't good for anybody. But it did help Arlo's case.
Yeah, I want to say I can basically say at this point that Arlo is definitely moving on to the next round. But let's see who's going to be joining him. Bolo Brown, I think he had the lead. Puff, though, he's got the inside. Sam Hall, he's still got a chance. Still got a couple laps left, but just going to have to really not fall off. They take off. Puff is able to pull out in front of Bolo. They're keeping it tight. Sam Hall gets inside of Bolo. Arlo is flipped over, coming out of 2, but it don't matter for him. He might be just relaxing. Puff, though, has got the pace. He is out in front, coming out of turn 5, slides it to the side. Bolo isn't able to catch him at the end, and Sam Hall brings up third. And I saw old Arlo just chilling over there on the side.
You said he's relaxing?
Well,
He's on his side.
Maybe he sleeps on the side. I don't know.
Side sleeper.
Yeah.
And Puff gets out ahead. Sam Hall goes right next to Bolo Brown. Arlo gets up on the rail. It looks like he was all by himself when he did this. So,
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
lost
Maybe
a little.
he was. I don't know another reason, or another logical reason at least. And then, wow, Bolo was cooking coming in there. But it was no use. Puff definitely had that one. And wow.
That brought it much tighter.
As long as Puff wins, we'll at least have a tie. And if,
Oh, yeah, he's up by 2. Yeah, Bolo Brown would have to come in second, I think, second or third. Sam Hall, unfortunately, mathematically is out of this one. No way, I guess he could still have ties, so who knows? Sam Hall, you got the pole. Let's see what you can do. Puff is on the outside. This is a fast group. All of them are about to be equally matched. You got Arlo pushing you. He's going to be able to get it. Gets into turn 2, and he's not able to. Oh, look at that. He was able to hold it. Gets up in first. Arlo and Bolo are parked over on the backtrack. Puff is bumping on the back, trying to loosen him up to get around him. Coming out of turn 5, is going to do it to the inside, and he doesn't do it. Sam Hall gets the victory. Puff come home second. Bolo, unfortunately, gets tied up with Arlo on the last lap. I know it's going to hurt him in the points. We have to wait and see what happens. But check out what Sam Hall did here.
Well, he gets right to the inside of Puff while the other two are spinning out back there. Yeah. It looks like Arlo kind of checks up, and Bolo was not seeing that coming. But, Sam, I thought he was done in turn 2, and then he came back, and he passed in turn 3. And from that point on, he was not able to free him. Although I was thinking maybe you could have done something like Mr. Dark, open up the door and slam
the door,
and then you would have had it.
Man, he tried to do that right there at the end.
Yeah, he did. So just remember that next time.
Oh, looky there, Puff with that one. He is able to move on. Sam Hall tied with Bolo Brown. Oh man, what a sad bunch that was. Because Bolo Brown, I thought he was going to move on. But they're the two that are going to be moving on. Arlo, Ironchin, and Puff, you're going to be moving on to the semifinal rounds. Congratulations to that one. And you're going to be going up to whoever wins the next 2 of these. So we got Numbskull,
Giorgio,
Craigster Sr.,
and Lone Star.
So I can tell you that you can already see right there, that's almost a final in itself. A bunch of crazy fast cars and some crazy drivers. So make sure you got the bell on. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you get that little...
The ring-a-ding.
The dingy-ding thing. Make sure all those are on. We definitely appreciate y'all watching. Give it a thumbs up. You know you liked it. And we'll see you next time.
God bless.